Well, it's getting towards the end of September and time to harvest. So we've been picking peppers. That's a few of what we have. And it's my job now to roast them and peel them before I put them in the freezer. So we bought this. Well, we've had that little black griddle for quite a while, and it hasn't been used. But we bought this little burner that's really meant for like putting a big pot on it, and we put the two together because we thought that would make a great way to roast the peppers outside without much trouble. It works well, and I have my handy dandy long tongs from the dollar store, $1.25, and they work great for the peppers and also for dishing lasagna noodles out of the hot water. And then we've had this propane tank for ages, and it's been sitting outside full of propane for years. I'm, not just one or two, but maybe for 8. And the propane's just fine and it's usable, so that's what I'm doing today. And so it's real easy. The fire stays on pretty well, and the peppers roast slowly, and then when they're done roasting, I peel them, and then I'll flash freeze them and put them in bags and then put them in the freezer. Anyway, that's my job for today, and with that, and we're going to blanch and freeze. We're going to steam, blanch, and freeze green beans, so I'll tell you about that later. See ya. Okay, so this is the process of pepper roasting. I wet them because I found that if they're wet and then the oil goes on, the skin blisters easier. And then I lay them out so that there aren't too many to deal with at the same time. And I keep some of them, they're heating, but they're away from the flame. And you can see on this one that it's blistering the skin, and as I turn them, it'll be more consistent. And then eventually, when the skin blisters enough, I will take them off, and then I'll cool them and remove the blisters, remove the skin. So that's part of the process, and it works great. It's real easy, keeps the house cool. I used to do this inside. That was a mess. With this little burner, I can just do it outside, anywhere. Just move it anywhere I feel like sitting. So that's it for the moment. Okay, so it's a process, and I've got several that are going, and one that has been done. And then it's important to have, this is my cat, Galahad Tumbles. He's a sweetheart. But when you're done with roasting the peppers, put them in a brown paper bag, and then the steam will release. It'll help to release the skin. It'll be much easier to peel them. Okay, well, they are all roasted, and you can see that the skin is really kind of pulled away from the pepper. And now it's just a matter of using your fingers, or if you want to start it with a little knife or something, to kind of pull it away. And you can see that putting them in the bag really makes it a lot easier to peel them. See, it comes out as a piece. So I'm going to go ahead and peel all these. It's not a whole bunch this time, but I'm going to peel them, and then I'll have them ready for the freezer. And here they are, peeled and ready to go into the freezer. And I'm leaving a little bit of space in between the peppers. I'll have to adjust some of them a little so that the cold air surrounds the entire pepper. And the bottom of the sheet, it's just a pizza pan with freezer paper on top of it so they don't stick. And you don't have to worry about getting all of the skin off because what do they say? Carbonization is flavor. And then I'll put them in freezer bags, just enough for what I think I'll use at a time. And that's it. It's kind of a long process and takes some work, but patience is good. I did this on a cool, rainy day on the front porch and just, didn't take any time out of my life really. And I know where these peppers, I know where the seeds originated, I know how they were grown. I can absolutely know that they are organic heirloom varieties, and then I know when they were picked, I know how they were handled, and they will taste better than anything I can buy in the store, and they're less expensive, even all told. So, happy peppering!